Coming out with it, it's Barmore. So Clemson's offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out. Just
there he goes. The 50, the 40, running inside the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tiger.
These offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Wake Forest's offense will go to work for the first time today. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, that can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking for a man, it's Dyer. A strike downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
And the Demon Deacons are flying down the field. Off play action on first down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Caught behind the line. It's Lacey. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on him if they can stop him on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Caught in the backfield. It's Lacey. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The noise level is relentless here on second down. Looking to throw again. Finds his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Snap from the gun on third down. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wake.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. He's got 99 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Let's take a second and talk about Clemson. They jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it. Got in the backfield, got the big play.
So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. To the air, it's Dyer. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. With the catch, it's Lacy. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on third down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. That is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
And sometimes I just feel...
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. On the run, fires downfield. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on second and goal from the 6. Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Punch it out of the air. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
Touchdown, Tiger! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Third and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Bringing it back. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Beneath the shadow of Howard's rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. Dropping back, it's Dyer. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his big tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession.
Returners don't get many shots, right? Like, they only get a few shots a game. They want to maximize it. You're not going to get any shots if you don't secure the football. Got to take care of the football, big fella.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. Finding an escape route. Turning it on. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. And the Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. With the catch, it's Gibson. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. From the gun. He'll try to throw for it on third down. Got his man to the left. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So first down here as they go back to work. Gonna look downfield again. Moves around to clear up the vision. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Makes a grab on the shot. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. Trying to surge it in. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to that trip to the house. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Pass to first down marker and still running.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
To throw, it's Dyer. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Scott. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Lacey. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Demon Deacons can really attack on this second and short. And some room to work. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it on the run. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on second and goal from the 6. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. And they decide to try out the kicker. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And he missed it. No good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to the ground game on the left.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Just when they're looking run, now up top. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Clemson. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. To the air, it's Dyer. Bringing the heat. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. He's loose on the right. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give on the inside. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Makes the grab. It's Gibson. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He'll pull it down and run. And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop. A 1st and 10 for this offense. They'll leave it with him. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Stopped at the 46-yard line and just making a play and turning in the...
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Looking to pass. It's Dyer. He's got his man across the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He unleashes a long one.
Pedal to the metal right now for the this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that corner.
1st and 10 from their own 13. Might as well give it to him again. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the play.
The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line. Pressure coming. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time it's 2nd down. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Hand off from the shotgun. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Now improvising. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. He's got it on the outside. Open spaces. Touchdown, Clemson. He got a step and just dusted the field.
I got to tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this 1st half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half. They're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Death Valley, and welcome into the halftime report. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. Time to see how things play out the rest of the way as we send it back to our guys in Death Valley.
Ready to start the 2nd half, and Clemson will kick it away. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He's chased out of bounds inside the 15. They'll mark him out at his own 14-yard line. Not much on that kick return. They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Dyer. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Lacey. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Finds his target down the middle. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Demon Deacons come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They go to the ground. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Demon Deacons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lacy. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And the Demon Deacons will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Boy, that last drive, they looked like they were throwing against air. Just there he goes! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Pass interference, defense.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Wide open downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Fleming. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Right on the money. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grab near the sticks. It's Fleming. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Sets up the screen. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger! The old saying is pick your poison. Both of them are lethal when you deal with this guy. He fits that Clemson quarterback mold.
That's what stinks. So, yeah, I got to come up and worry about his legs and make sure I bring a safety down to be aggressive in stopping this Clemson running attack, and then he throws it over my head. So tough to defend when you get all the speed, the running game going, the tempo, and then a quarterback that can run and throw. Good luck.
The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, Dick.
And a sack all the way back at the 5. The Demon Deacons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Scanning the field, it's Dyer. Got him downfield. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. Flying down the left side. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Demon Deacons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got his man quickly. And they get him down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. How about that last drive? quarterback just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Second down, they'll go to the air. That's reeled in. It's Davidson.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Brings it in down the left side. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold. Offense.
A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Davidson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Off play action. Got it behind the line. It's Davidson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's caught inside the 25.
I would love to sit here and tell you that was the greatest play call ever, and the offensive coordinator is a genius. I think that was some really bad.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers! You have to wonder what the defense was thinking there. I mean, he just gassed them all by himself.
Boy, and you think quarterback runs sometimes, but you can't think about it all the time. And you got misdirection. There's so many things to look at. The quarterback can throw it, but when you got an athlete behind center that can do that, it's just frustrating. Too many things to try to stop.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Firing to the right, complete. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They get set to snap it. Time winding down here in the quarter. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Under fire. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the third quarter will wrap up with a big sack. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got his man on the outside. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the Demon Deacons will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. To the air on 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws. Got a man. It's Bennett. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. He wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only 1st down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Flushed out of the pocket. The throw. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense is making some big plays here right up against their own goal line. They forced 2 straight incompletions, now setting up 3rd down. You're expecting pass again. Is this a situation where they're going to want to blitz, or do they stay back, play zone, and try to break on the ball?
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Looking to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. The Demon Deacons are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. From the shotgun, the inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Leaves it with the back. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run, because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing, I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
Motion from the wide receiver. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. That's caught. It's Davidson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
Hey, if you're the defensive coordinator, you might want to start thinking about spying this QB because of his speed and athleticism. He just showed you how he can hurt you getting out on the perimeter and then throwing. If you've got somebody athletic that can go sideline to sideline, that might be a good move moving forward.
1 for 2 on 4th down attempts so far, and we will get a 3rd attempt here. He'll throw it. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Scott. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Demon Deacons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. Got his man downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. Now the play fake. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. They love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to get him through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Scott. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Off the boot, looking for his man. Fires to the right. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
That's caught. It's Bennett. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Great place to start for this offense. It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. That last one leaves them 8 yards away from pay dirt. It's 2nd and goal. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Makes one man miss. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. He's going to run it. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's a heat. He's going to take off. That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. They get the